what is it that they actually care about when we take away the stripes that all these people start with? Because when you're frozen on the ice for 2 years, you're just the same as the guy next to you.
Now, Neva, you have a really interesting background in that you're a musician, and acting is not exactly the first place that you've come to. So what about this project and other acting things that you've done brought you to this role?
I heard it on a radio news in Greenland. They were looking for an Inuit actress, and it was a casting agency from Alaska that was searching for an Inuit actress throughout the Arctic, like Canada and Alaska, Greenland.
Wow.
Once I was done being exhausted from a tour, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
And now you're the coolest named character, Lady Silence, which is amazing.
Yes.
And Adam, tell me about your character, who is actually, he's part of the Northwest Passage expedition.
He's a Caucus mate, so
Yeah.
he's kind of like a low-ranking shipman. He's a very intelligent, resourceful, savvy guy. He's a bit of a difficult one to pin down.
The show is really wonderful because it's a psychological drama, it's a character drama, it's a cultural drama, and definitely exploring what colonialism and this need to discover things, but at the expense of Native peoples. Let's talk a little bit about Lady Silence, and she is representative of the people that are there that have to deal with these people coming in and using the land and not understanding their how they do things.
Historically, the explorers or people who've traveled up into the Arctic, pretty much the only way that they really survive is if they manage to actually get help and become friends with the indigenous people, because nature up there is so harsh. Like, there's no place on Earth that is as harsh, and it's extremely difficult to survive up there.
As the story unfolds, we're not really sure if she is in a proactive place of what's going on in terms of getting back at what's happened to her, or if she is also kind of at the mercy of the elements and maybe some things that she's still learning about the connection to the land and this creature that is terrorizing the people.
She's kind of a person who is forced into a situation, and she's forced into action because nobody was going to be able to handle it unless she decided to, okay, now I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to do this for the survival of myself and other people.
And he proactively does the same thing and says, I need to go do something. She's representative of it, and let me try to help see if we can get some answers. And you get punished for it.
It stems from Hickey develops a relationship with the captain, kind of an unusual relationship, a very quick bond.
Yes.
That they share a lineage. They're both Irish. They're both from sort of difficult circumstance, and they've had to fight the powers that be to make any sort of progress in the hierarchy. It leads to me being proactive and doing a particular, being proactive, which gets me in a spot of trouble, which is or is not justified.
And you get punished, corporal-wise, in the most horrible way possible.
As a boy.
And then in modern days, we have no idea what as a boy means, and then boy, do we learn it.
Oh, we learn it. Punish as a boy is all about the shame of it, the embarrassment of it, perhaps, and the betrayal of the captain that he's grown to become friends with. I was naked all day. That was kind of interesting. There were occasional lashes that
hit?
Let me tell you, the worst thing was the glue that they put on. So that's my actual bum.
Yeah.
And then on top of it
is
obviously
prosthetics,
the prosthetic,
right? Yeah.
which is this big thick thing that is plastered everywhere to you.
Oh God.
And this stuff doesn't come off.
No.
This glue, and it's everywhere. And so I sat in the bath, and I was really happy that the scene was done, and I was exhausted, and I sat in the bath to get it off, and I was like, this is not coming off, no matter what. And then the prosthetics guy gave me this adhesive, alcohol, whatever the hell it was, and I'm rubbing it on myself, and it's just burning.
Oh no!
Everything. And I was like, this is the worst night of my life.
Oh,
no. What do I do to deserve it?
Oh no!
So yeah.
It's a scene that keeps on giving.
There's nothing to be afraid of.